Hello, good afternoon guys. Welcome to MK Convenience Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to go over the track worker exam number 8600. Now, this is a little bit outdated. The reason for me to show you guys, I'm going to show you what the process is for the introduction, what you need to do, what type of test it is, and such and such. So, obviously, the first thing first, I'm here to explain this video, is the application fee is $68. You have to pay $68. Sometimes they ask you while you go to the exam, sometimes before. Different situation, different scenarios. So keep in mind, it is a multiple choice test, but as I said, this is an old test. Keep in mind, it does update it. So whichever one you're going through, just always read through this as well, the newer updated version. This is the job description. Obviously, they tell you what you need to do. You're basically repairing the track in the subway station. Obviously, you have to you have to do some maintenance, installation. You have to do inspection, testing, alteration, repair of rails. That basically what the job says. Track worker. Track workers may be required to work various shifts. Basically, that you could be 1 week you will be working for days, then you might be working for evenings, depending on what type of it is. Most likely, it doesn't happen. They usually give you a steady shift, but they tell you just to keep it in mind, especially when you're new. Salary and benefit, you get $22.60 per hour. You get 40 hours per week. Obviously, you get the benefits, whatever the benefit is they give you. There's no formal education or experience required for this position, so basically anyone could join. Medical requirement, this is the medical requirement, this is the drug screening requirement. You do have to be residents of New York City. Actually, no, you don't. New York City residence is not required for this position. Well, that's something not a lot of state, federal jobs ask for it. If you apply for, let's say, a correction officer, they will ask you would be resident, especially when the time of the appointment. But this doesn't have to be, so which is a good thing. You must be able to read and understand English. You must have proof of identity. Obviously, whichever they ask for. How to obtain an application. This is how to basically apply. Require exam. They tell you what to do when you have to take the exam. How to submit the application and pay the fee. Well, like I said, sometimes they tell you to pay at the site where you're taking. Sometimes they tell you beforehand. This is telling you beforehand. Since it is an MTA track worker position, you have to go to the MTA. You have to make your login for username and password and everything, and you have to do whatever you have to do right over here. Once you pay the fee and everything, they will actually email you the exam date and time requirements. So keep in mind, always check your email and check your spams. So once you pay for that, basically it should be easy thing. You will get an admission letter by mail, most likely. Keep in mind, it does tell you the admission letter will be mailed to you 10 days before the first date of the multiple choice. If you do not receive an admission letter at least 4 days before the test, you may obtain a duplicate letter as an MTA New York City Transit exam location. The test is written comprehension, written inspection, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, information ordering. Basically, it's multiple choice questions. The reason they ask you these 4 or 5 things is basically to tell you that they will be questioning you from there. They will be questioning your reading skill, they will be questioning your comprehension skills, so all of your skills are going to be tested. The test, it is some memorization, problem sensitivity, visualization, spatial orientation, mechanical aptitude, dial/guard reading, perceptual speed. These are all the things. Memorization, sometimes they'll post something on the page and say like just remember certain things. A lot of tests are starting to do that now, and they'll make it disappear, and then you'll have to remember which place is which. It's like a puzzle basically. Test administration guidelines. These are some of the guidelines like don't bring your watch, don't bring your beepers. I don't know if they exist yet anymore. Don't bring your smartwatch is also a big no-no. Make sure you don't bring that because if the testers that administration test see you, they can disqualify you, so you don't want to be in that position. Make sure you bring required identification, non-expired. Non-expired is a very important word over here because people think that driving license that has expired is still a valid license. Not really. Once it's expired, it's no longer valid identification anymore. My personal opinion, I always like to have more than one identification, such as the driving license and whatever it is. It it helps me out a lot, especially sometimes they ask you for two identification. Sometimes a person can say, you know what, I don't think that this identification is correct. Having more than one, it does help a big time. If you have it, obviously. So if you pass your test, they usually let you know by mail that you passed the test, and it makes your life much easier. Additional information, promotion test. Obviously, this is something different. Special arrangement. If you do require special arrangements for this test, you have to let them know 30 days before scheduling the test. And this is over here. It's explanation for whichever reason it is. These are correspondence, like if you have change of contact information or whatever it is, you could always email them over here, or you could always go to their website or mail them the, obviously, any type of information that you have to mail, you could always do it from here. Penalties for misrepresentation, you could get disqualified for it if you end up mispresenting something purposely. So with that said, thank you again guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other question, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best on my part to help you out as much as I can. Hopefully, I explained to you the main bullet points that I needed to explain in the notice of examination, track worker exam number 86,000. Hopefully, I did my part to help you guys understand what this is. It's always take city, state, or federal test. Always take more than one. You never know where you're gonna end up, and you might end up liking it. Thank you again guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.